Well, hello everyone. We are back again. It's Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish, and this is the.
Small talks with Tish and Larry.
You say yourself. Who are you?
Oh. Well, I'm Larry, as
Oh gosh.
I think everybody knows. But
Everyone might not know. Might be a new face done popped in.
if you're new here, this is what we do here.
Oh yeah. This
Yeah.
is this is Tish and Larry. This has been we always start off by asking how the week has been. So wanted to ask you, how has the week been for you this week? How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. It seemed like it took forever and a day to get here, but
Why you say that? Is it a long week?
it's pretty long.
Worked hard. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's because of the heat.
Oh, it's been a hotter week this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We stepping into May, so it's on down here from there as far as this weather. So it's gonna get hotter and hotter. So hopefully May won't be too rough on us. But June and July is coming with that thunder.
and I think I've been like this since I was a kid.
Mhm.
I played in the heat,
Yeah.
but I never truly liked summertime.
Yeah. So even though you're a summer baby, that's not your type of weather. You don't like it.
Nah, because I don't know, getting overheated for me
Mhm.
is grueling.
Yeah, the heat can really bring out the worst in you too. If you ever notice, I think a lot more crime happens during the hotter months as
Oh,
well.
definitely.
Because people get agitated quicker. They're ready to get in the house, and it's just like bad weather, like
Can't get cool.
yeah, hot weather will bring something out of people. So I'm hoping these are some decent months. But I know those 80s and 90s, maybe even hundreds, they coming.
Yeah, and I work at a place where I can't wear like shorts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I ain't looking forward to it.
What you got to do is make sure to get you some maybe some cooler shirts, some lighter colored pants, and get your little fan thing that you wear around your head. So you at least this part, you need to make sure this part is cool, because we can deal with other parts of the body, but when you get hot in this area, it's
Yeah,
something serious.
the neck under the
Yes, the
chin.
neck under the
Yeah,
chin, top of the head, all
this is
that.
true.
But other than that, anything special happened this week besides working, or are you just winging it, or what's going on with us this week?
I mean, I'm kind of excited about this.
Mhm.
Like I ain't tell you about it. I
Mhm.
got a job interview.
Wow.
For I think it's like next Thursday or something like that.
Wow.
And you care to know what the job is?
I do.
Uh, they need somebody to clean the bird doo doo off the top of the water tower, and like they picked my application. So I said I
Um,
might could do that for a little
if
side
that's what
hustle.
I'm thinking it is, you might want to decline that, because I know how you are with heights. I don't think you want to do that.
They
No.
said they pay good money,
I don't
and
care
you
what
get the
they pay.
job done quick.
I don't care what they pay. Once you look down, it's over. Don't. I don't think you need to go for that one. Call them back and say we appreciate the offer, but no, I found something different.
I mean, until this turns
Hmm.
into like bukus in the bank.
Please, small talks with Tish and Larry. You must. People come in, subscribe. Don't make him clean the bird dookie off the water tower. It's a dangerous job. We don't need that in his life, my life. We need our family together, and I just don't trust that process. I don't like that job. So I want to say something better is coming. Something greater for small talks with Tish and Larry is coming. So yeah, call them back and tell them better things are coming.
I mean, they say it's safer being up there than it is on the ground.
Okay. Believe that if you want to, but no.
I was believing it.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it. But would you like to get into some of the questions I got for you this evening?
Well, before that, how
Uh-huh.
was your week?
Oh man, it was beautiful. We just got back from the trip in Atlanta, and
ATL shout.
yes, it was amazing. And then I got to work. I was happy to get there, and then the unthinkable happened. My eye was injured at work, everybody, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Don't ever in your life take anything for granted as far as your hearing, your sight, taste, touch, whatever you want to call the senses, don't take it for granted. Because the way I suffered the last few days, praying I didn't tear my or rip my what is the lens?
Your retina?
Yes, because I just left the doctor's office with our child, and he kept speaking about that, and that the fact that it happened the next day to my eye, it's like, what is the odds? What are the odds of that happening to me? But like I say, please never take your senses for granted. Your sight is one of them for granted. It is God given. It is a blessing to have. And like I just said, I'm just thankful that I'm feeling a lot better. Besides that horrible little incident, it's been a really good week. The work week was swift. And just happy to be to the weekend off with my family. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, you got a little Forrest Whitaker going on right now.
Yeah, it's a little red, but I'm just happy it's not, the pain is gone. The pain is not as bad as it was. So I'm just grateful for that. So I'm just thankful. I thank God it's feeling better. It's not hurting me like it was. And I'm just thankful. I am truly thankful for it. Will we get into will we do the questions first, or would you want to get into what we got going on this weekend?
I guess we could tell them what we got going on.
Alrighty. Well, it's going to be a birthday / fun concert event coming up tomorrow for the family. We're going to see Mr. Lamar and SZA. Kendrick Lamar tour is happening this Saturday, and we are so excited about it. So my thing is, do you think he's going to put on a great show?
I believe it's going to be a good show. Yeah. I just, like, people know I rock with Drake. So
it's not his hour.
I'm just putting it out there. People know I rock with Drake.
It's not his hour.
So, but family come first. So I just got to make sure I put it out there like that. Mm-hmm. Family come first.
Yeah.
But I do think it will be a good show.
Me too.
He really is at a level right now where he can't disappoint.
Right. And what I've seen from different clips, I think he's going to do great. I think SZA's going to do great. Even Mustard's going to do great. I was excited to be doing it with y'all, and I just hope we have a blast, and it's just memorable. Like the last few months, we've had different events going on, and just great things have been happening in 2025. So I hope this is a very good concert. This will be my third one ever, so I'm excited about it.
I know this right here. It's my third or fourth.
Oh, so you've been to a many, I see.
The biggest one before this was the DMX one.
Yes, DMX was amazing. He was.
Before that, that was when I went to, what was it, Summerfest or something?
Ooh, and, Boozy?
Yeah, Boozy, yeah. And Webby was there. Was it another one? I guess this might be the third one. So this is your
third one? Yeah. Okay. So we're both on our third one. So third time's a charm. I'm excited.
Country Wayne, I guess that don't count.
That doesn't count as comedy. He was good. He was good too, though. I enjoyed Country Wayne. He was great. It was
still a concert, though.
It wasn't. He didn't perform one song. So how?
There was music played when they walked out.
That still doesn't matter. He didn't perform. He didn't dance for us. None of that. He didn't parade around. So that was a nice, very nice comedy show.
Tomato. But
gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead with your questions.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. Hit me today while I was at work, and I was like, I gotta ask him about this because I wonder if I was the only one. And I know I'm not the only one because I think I've heard people speak of it before. I'm not sure what it's called, but do you remember where you were as a kid when you experienced the awakening, as I would like to call it?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I would like to know, how did you process it? Did you know who everyone was around you? Or was it weird for you when it happened?
I don't recall whether I realized it at that moment,
mm-hmm.
but that moment stands out to me as like my earliest memory.
Right.
And I woke up and Gilligan's Island
mm-hmm.
was on TV.
Right.
I remember that. And I just woke up and was doing kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember Gilligan's Island being on TV. But I I can't say, like, at that moment, I can't say I remember anything before that day.
Isn't that the craziest thing ever when you think back on it? Is that not odd that you just, and you're here, and it's just like, this is who I am, this is who my family is.
I think that's when this is tinfoil hat time. I think that's the moment when the brainwashing took effect.
Okay, when you say the brainwashing, what does that mean?
Like the stuff that's being instilled in you. Like, I think that's that moment when it takes effect.
And another question: what? I wonder what triggers in your mind that makes you say it's time to wake up. Like, what? Why that age? Why that moment? Why it just says you're here? It's just like, and you don't ask what happened in the past. You don't question anything that you're around that's around you. You just like, I'm alive, pretty much. But it's like you weren't the first few years, which is so weird to me.
I mean, could it be because, like, you grow when you sleep? So could it be that your brain developed a little bit more, and then it was enough to cause that awakening moment?
But I wonder if everyone is the same age when it happens, because I believe mine was around, I had to be 4 or 5. How do you think you were?
Yeah, about that.
And why does it always seem like it always seems like you awaken out of a sleep or something like that? Well, mine did. That's what it seemed like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, mine happened the same way. I don't know. I've never thought to look into that, because I think we've had this conversation before.
Right. Do you think other people can remember it as well? Like, just they woke up and it just existed out of nowhere.
Y'all feel free to put it in the comments.
Please.
I do believe.
If you know the name of it, because I know there's probably a name for it or something like that. So, do you remember when you pretty much started existing and realizing you were on Earth at a small age? So, please let us know if you experienced that.
That wouldn't be your nigga wake up call, would it?
See, I'm trying to be serious. Because you said a white man or a white woman that had the same call, like that's what that is.
I mean, I don't think nigga wake up calls discriminate, honestly.
I'm not going there with you. But yeah, I actually remember where I was. I remember like it was like coming up from a nap. And what is his name was on TV. I was actually woke up watching TV.
Gilligan's Island.
It wasn't Gilligan's Island. What is his name? He was a detective. What is his name?
I mean,
the cartoon. Who was he? I know y'all know who that is. Unless I think of it before we post this. What was his name? Had the gadgets and stuff.
Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget, that's it. I knew it would come. I knew it would come to me. But I was like, I remember waking up and seeing him on TV. And I'm assuming knowing who my mom was and my brother and stuff like that. But it's just like, I was here.
I don't, like I said, I've never thought to even look into that. But I do. Excuse me, y'all.
Please.
It's late. It's late on the East Coast, but like I said, I never looked into or thought to look into that moment, but I'm pretty sure it happens for everybody.
Yeah, I just love for people just, if you can, please comment where you may have been as a young child when you just finally awoke and just was here on Earth, I would say.
So before that moment, you was just existing.
And with the help of those around you, I'm assuming. You had to be doing your own little thing, though, because we watch kids all the time. And Like my little nephew, we see him. He does his own little thing, but I bet when he gets about 7 or 8, he won't remember any of that. He won't know what we're talking about. Like you were just at 2, you were this, and he'll be like, huh? like he'll just probably be like, I don't remember any of that. And it's just like, I guess from like birth till, like I said, maybe 4 or 5, you're pretty much just being assisted with living. Like you're just pretty much being catered to by parents, and like I said, doing your own little thing.
And that's why I say the brainwashing, because you instilling stuff into that child, and then it finally takes effect when they turn 5.
When they awaken. Unless you have that, I'm not for sure that that's what's going on, but I just know that age is when that seems like that happens for you and for myself, which is why it's that certain age when it finally happens, which is crazy.
I mean, that is an interesting thing.
It is.
I can't wait for the comments on this one.
Right. So I'll go into the next question then. What song have you heard recently that let you know you were getting very, very old?
What song?
If you have any to share. Because I heard one tonight and I was like, I actually could remember how old I was when I first heard it. And I was like, that's insane how long I've been on this earth. Word for word. And I remember when I was a kid when I first heard it.
Well, here lately I ain't been really listening to the radio. Yeah, I don't really have a song. I know I had a conversation that let me know. Do you have a Mount Rushmore of hip hop?
Mount Rushmore? Do I have those that I gotta have in my playlist? Let's see. If I had to pick one. You want me to pick one for myself? Just randomly?
Well, the conversation I was having was somebody brought up the Mount Rushmore. All right. And
so I'm pretty much picking the greatest of all time.
They gave theirs. And when they gave theirs, everybody that was in that list was like early 90s, late 80s. And so I'm like, but them saying it, I instantly knew certain songs or why they would choose them, and that kind of made me feel like, yeah, I'm kind of old.
Well, I guess I'll attempt my list. Let's see. I have a Rushmore rappers that I know just was in heavy rotation. I'm gonna go with DMX, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie.
Similar to my list.
Similar? Who's different?
DMX. He's not in my Mount Rushmore.
Oh, man.
I love DMX.
I thought we shared something in common.
Like, I love DMX.
Wow.
Mine would be Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, 50 Cent.
50? Is there a reason you picked 50?
I've been rocking with 50 since the beginning. Wow. Like, I would say T.I.
Oh, T.I. would appreciate that.
Yeah, I would say T.I.
T.I. would appreciate that. I know you love T.I. and Boozy. They were some close runner-ups. Oh, and Lil Wayne. Yeah, he would be a close one too.
Yeah, like now, if it's, because like Mount
Rushmore. So you would have to have you're going to need two. You're going to need a north and a south. That's what you're going to need.
and that's what, when I first did it.
Okay, so if you had it, so we went, these are your northern ones. That's what that is. So you said Jay-Z, no? Tupac is from New York, right?
He's from Baltimore.
Same
something
thing.
Like that.
Somebody's going to get mad about that. Okay, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, 50.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the north. If you had to pick a Mount Rushmore for the south, who would it be?
And let me rephrase that. Tupac kind of has an asterisk.
Oh.
Simply because when I was younger, like, I was East Coast all day. So Tupac
That's
wasn't
understandable.
like I love like Dear Mama, So Many Tears and stuff like
Yes.
that. But I truly wasn't a Tupac fan until
The beef started.
way after the beef. Like they were gone.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Then I really started getting into like listening to
Thug
him.
Mansion.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
like all of that stuff after he died. Then
He
that's
did
when
have a plethora of songs after he passed they're pretty awesome. They really were.
so I would kinda have to put an asterisk there. Now if he's the asterisk slot,
Yeah.
I can replace him with
I can't believe Tupac got an asterisk. I can't believe that.
yeah, like
That's
they've heard me say
crazy.
it before. As far as like not really being a fan of his then. If I had to replace him, I might hit him with T.I., yo.
T.I.
Yup. But I know what you was about to go to. You was about to say that was my North list, give you a South list.
Yes. We're going to let Tupac stay where he is, which is rightfully so. Now we're going to go, if you had to pick your South Mount Rushmore, who would it be? I may go first on that one. Let me see who I got.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with...
All right, Master P and then who?
No. No. Not at all. But if I had to pick from the South, man, this might be a little difficult for me because I'm a northern rap lover as well. South. This is gonna be harder for me than I thought it would be. South. Man, I cannot really pinpoint a southern besides like the Cash Money clique that really sticks out. South. Man, that's gonna be rough. I thought I might have it, but I don't have it together.
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Gotta go with Wayne.
He's in there. I just didn't want to pick every Cash Money member to put up there.
I mean, you ain't got to.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
But yeah, I gotta go with Wayne, T.I. This might surprise you, but I'm starting to realize this is probably.
I already know who it is. I'm gonna be shocked if it's not him. But go ahead.
I'm about to go with Gates, man.
Kevin
Gates, and I ended off with my man Boozy, yo.
You know what's making me realize? Did we have a lot? Were we big fan favorites of the South? Were any of the Southern people really our fan favorites?
No, not starting off.
Yeah. You know who I thought you were gonna say?
Who?
Rick Ross.
I like Rick, man. Nah, he ain't gonna hit the Mount Rushmore for me.
Let me think of some other ones. Mystical, maybe?
For me?
I'm just saying the South. Could he be one of the ones that could be put up there?
I mean, if that's your list.
I know people are going to say, I can't believe you didn't name Outkast.
Everybody's going to go with Outkast, but I truly didn't listen to Outkast like that.
I didn't either. That's why I didn't want to really say their name. I love their music now, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I was like a die-hard fan like that of them.
Certain singles.
No 3-6 Mafia?
That's Mount Rushmore. Buck.
Say Young Buck could be up there?
Yeah, Young Buck, but he still wouldn't be that Mount Rushmore, though. But I just say, like with, the reason why I chose Gates is because, like, I know I listen to a lot of his music.
2 Chainz?
Not my Mount Rushmore.
That is crazy. I don't have many. The only one that really popped up in my head was like Lil Wayne. That's crazy.
I can't believe you.
What you mean?
I can't believe you.
That's that. I mean, if I had to say that growing up and someone that stayed as consistent as they stay is him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he would. He's like number one. I'm trying to give 3 more people a slot, but it's just like he's just he was everything.
And if I had the option for a number 5, and I noticed this on our way to Atlanta the other day.
Yeah.
Number 5 in this list would have to be Lil Jon.
Lil Jon?
Yep.
He did. He gave the South a great run. He did.
Because
like his the way he put those beats together, the songs that he just kept going, had us dancing for years. Like Lil Jon is amazing.
And it wasn't even just about like dancing. It was like everything he touched was gold.
Right.
And so like all them Youngblood songs, Lil Scrappy.
Yes.
Who was it?
Usher. Right.
Well, the Mystical song.
Which one?
What's my man from Bone Thugs?
Bone Thugs. Oh, you talking about I Don't Give a...
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? I love that song. Oh, man, I love that song. I got to add it to my playlist. I'm glad you mentioned that. Gosh, I love
That's
that
what
song.
I do. That's what I do.
Yeah, you remind me now.
But yeah, Lil Jon would have to hit that number 5 or something. Right. Just not because of his rapping, but because of the music that he put together. Like he's influential. Man, I forgot about somebody.
Oh,
I'm about to move Kevin.
Kevin is not gonna appreciate this.
I'm gonna have to move Kevin.
Kevin is not gonna appreciate this, sir.
Do you know who I'm moving Kevin for?
Is he from New Orleans?
No.
Where is he from?
He's from Georgia.
Ludacris?
No.
I forgot about Ludacris. Oh my God. He's
too late now.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, let's put my glass right down. Ludacris, Lil Wayne. Those are my top 2. Gosh. What? That's not considered the South. I was like, throw Nelly up in there.
That's Midwest.
Midwest. I'm trying to think. I cannot. Man, that's crazy. We're from the South. That's what's killing me.
I'm from the South. I don't know where you from.
It don't matter. Keep on. Yeah. I think those are my 2. Maybe 2 more come through before the end of the show, but that's my top 2.
But I gotta move Kevin out the way.
Please.
Pastor Disaster.
Who?
Pastor Troy.
Why did he pop in my head? I knew you were going to give him a spot. I just didn't know if he was going to do it this time. I didn't know. So Pastor Troy, get a spot.
Yeah, I got to move Kevin for Pastor Troy.
You are a true fan of his. I'll give you that. And he would appreciate it. I know he does.
I'm going to see if I can get that interview.
I'm telling you, he probably would. I know you've loved him for years. You always loved Pastor Troy.
That championship belt. But yeah, Pastor Troy, I gotta give him that slot. He gotta be on my Mount Rushmore.
That boy love some Pastor Troy.
So it's Lil Wayne, T.I., Pastor Troy, and Boosie.
Boosie. What makes you pick Boosie?
Now, you know, like the early days of Boosie. Man.
You know who I wanted to put in mine? It's already 2 people. I might finish it off with them too.
Outkast.
Nope.
Phil Mob.
Nope.
Goody Mob.
No.
Was it Dirty?
I think I'm going to give it to
A-Ball and MJG.
No. What is their name?
Bun B Pimp C.
Yup. Them. Now he is one of my favorite Southern rappers. I love both of them. I really do, but it's Bun B. Bun B killing them songs. I don't even hear him rap like that anymore. He really would make every song just pop. Him and Pimp C would.
I got a comparison. It's a question and then a comparison. Have you ever heard Bun B on a song with Jadakiss?
Not that I can think of.
I think Bun B might be the down south Jadakiss.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all haven't done a song together, y'all might need to.
Yes, that would be a great collaboration.
Like,
Does he even rap anymore since he started the restaurants and stuff?
I mean, he can make burgers and rap.
The man said, I got one thing to do, and that's make money. He might not even have to rap like that anymore. But he's always had like the best. But B has not had a bad verse that I've ever heard on any song that he's been on. So I think I'm going to throw him and Pimp C in there.
I remember he said, apply pressure and compress your chest just like a xylophone.
The way you take lines, put them in your little memory bank back there and just spit them out. Like an ATM is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Bun B nasty now.
He is. I was thinking about him to start off with, but I was like, yeah, I got to give him that slot. So I think I got mine.
All right, so yours is Lil Wayne.
Ludacris.
Ludacris. Oh, Ludacris.
The Drake. Ludacris. I'm going to go with Bun B and Pimp C.
You ain't really want to put Pimp C in your...
I have to put the group. So that'll finish my 4 on off. He has good lines too.
Not saying they didn't. I'm just saying, like, I know you don't listen to a lot of Pimp C.
I'm going to just put the group. That way my 4 is finished. So
you don't know nothing about Pocket Full of Stones. You don't know nothing about that.
We know you know all music, so I probably don't.
But that's a good list. That's a great list. I
thought you'd like it. It took me a little minute because I had to really get into my group and think, because I'm like, I know we listen to South music. Why is it so hard to come across who? Or maybe we never just collectively put 4 people as our top from the South. Because there's so many good rappers out there. We just never had to just have a cutoff point for everybody.
I mean, yeah, but
it's very hard. Very hard.
I know it's a lot of people that I've overlooked. You know what I'm saying?
Both of us.
Yeah. Because, like, I rock with Trick Daddy.
I didn't even think about Trick Daddy.
Yeah, I rock with Trick Daddy, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, like, Boozy, and those was, like, this is going to sound crazy, but those years was, like, my...
highlight years?
I ain't going to call it highlight, but, like, it was very, what it would be, pivotable or whatever. Mm-hmm. Pivot, however you say it.
Don't do it.
Like, they was those years where it's like you're coming into your own and all of that.
A young man growing strong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that was those years.
Yeah. Trust me, I rode with you in the car. I remember you loved Boozy and Webby. That was your highlight album right there. You
smoking on purple to ease my mind. Yeah.
No, you would love no one. You love some Boozy. You loved him.
And Webby, like...
both of them. You love both of them.
I only know about Boozy because of Webby.
See? Everybody need to thank Webby because he put them on, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. And I bought Webby album.
That was a good album.
No disrespect, Webby. I bought Webby album by accident.
Hey, greatest things happen through accident.
And I never took the CD out.
Never. It might be in there now, Webby. I'm telling you, it might be in that car right now. Because y'all, when I tell you it was Baton Rouge, that's what they're from.
Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Thank y'all, because this man lived his 20s through y'all. He lived through y'all in his 20s. His early 20s, y'all were in heavy rotation.
Man, like I bought like 3 CDs or something like that. So I'm playing the other CDs, and then I got to the Webby CD, and I'm like, well, let me go and listen to this. Yeah. That intro.
He brings up at least once a year.
Like they talk about Meek Mill intro. Man, that Webby intro was fire.
Say one of the best, Larry.
Man, that's one of the best intros.
Y'all go listen to it. Webby's first album.
Savage Life.
Little Webby's first album. Go and listen to it. We promoting old and new music. We love it all.
He said, my name Webby. It ain't Weeby. You heard me?
Just like he said, Charlotte McGay. Like he don't mind.
Charlotte McGay.
But yes, that you're right. That was they were a big part of your early 20s. I remember that. You loved them. You forgot about your guy? We forgot about two people, Larry.
Who?
Gucci Man and Jeezy.
I didn't forget about them. They just ain't my Mount Rushmore.
I just knew Jeezy would be.
They were.
They were another big part of your music choices too.
But they were just as the more I'm getting developed as far as mentally, I'm starting to realize they were just moments.
Just like most music is. There's some that's like how you say Boozy is for you, that is a lasting memory.
There's that nostalgia that goes along with it.
Right. It's like how I feel about Anne Marie. Like some people might not think of her in that way, but for me, she's a very important part of when I was younger all the way up until now. Like it's like you just don't forget certain people that just their music touches you. So you probably feel the same way about him and how I feel about her. It's just like they had that music that just touched your heart and you never forget about it.
And like that's the way it is with Wayne. That's the way it is with T.I.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gates. Like you know, like
you definitely love him. I always hear you talk about him now. Like
when I went to school.
Now he was a very big part of you getting through
so
school,
like,
and a lot of his music he used to talk about and come and tell me about. So yeah, he made a big difference in, I guess, those rides back and forth, that long way back and forth to school. So we thank you, Kevin.
I'm listening to whole albums.
Yes, and you still support him to this day. Like you still talk about Kevin Gates. So that's how I know he definitely was a big part.
You know, he dissed LeBron.
What? Please don't tell me they still talking about that.
He dissed LeBron.
Dissed LeBron for what?
Like, it was a song. It was a little snippet of a song I heard.
I know this isn't going back to when he was at that game.
Yeah, he broke that down too. Sitting courtside with my jury on.
We saw you, Kevin. We all saw it. You didn't have to make a song.
I'm like, damn, is it that serious?
So what did LeBron say?
Nothing.
Oh. They're not going to let LeBron live that down. I hope he knows that. Because they keep, for some reason, bringing up Stephen A. Smith. What happened? Like, what are they saying? Is there a difference in his confrontation with him and then his confrontation with Kevin? It never was a confrontation with Kevin, was it?
All right. Stephen A. Smith, he checked Stephen A. Smith because he said something about Bronny.
In person?
Yeah, he checked him in person.
What?
So they expected him to check Kevin Gates because he said something about Savannah.
During the game?
Whenever. He checked Stephen A. Smith at the game.
I got to get online. I didn't know
know
that?
No. Yeah, like LeBron was on that turn.
Oh my God. What?
You know what I'm saying? So they was expecting him to do all of that.
Oh my God. What did Stephen A. say?
Nah, Stephen, he just broke it down as far as like what LeBron said to him.
How was he moving again? It's a lot. No mouth movement, just hands.
Nah, I mean it was mouth moving, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't a lip reader.
I was gonna say, wow.
Now, Stephen A. Smith said that LeBron was cussing and stuff.
LeBron. He made a Capricorn come out of him. That's what it was.
So people was expecting for that same thing to be done to Kevin Gates. Like, you over there at Kevin Gates. Like, and then maybe like poke him in the forehead or something.
Yeah. Have you looked at Kevin lately?
What?
No need. He's probably looking for something like that. Don't give it to him,
you see how big LeBron is?
I mean, he still don't want to deal with it, so maybe he's seen some. We haven't seen Kevin in person.
Like LeBron, what, 6'9", 240?
Was Kevin maybe 250?
Nah,
I'm kidding.
I'm about to say Kevin Gates probably.
I'm kidding. He's muscular too, so I don't know.
Kevin Gates probably 190, 5'10".
5'10". I think he's taller than that, Larry.
You think he's taller than that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you gonna give him, 6 foot?
I give him 6 foot. Yeah.
All right, he still ain't 6'9".
I mean, some people say, what does height make if you got hands?
Did you hear what that man said that Akeem Olajuwon hands felt like?
No.
Say he felt like he been rubbing them on the ground all day.
What does that have to do with LeBron and Kevin?
That's a basketball player. I'm pretty sure LeBron hands probably the same way. Feel like they've been rubbing them on the ground all day. He would slap the shit out of Kevin.
Kevin said he's sitting courtside. He was waiting.
With your jury on? You
With
ain't
your-
about to fight nobody with your jury on.
What's the point of going? What was the point of it?
Man, LeBron, man, let me shut up.
Yeah, let you. Because we know you use some LeBron, so we ain't going there. How Kevin go from the Mount Rushmore to getting slapped? It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense.
Don't
How
go
Kevin
messing
go from
with
the top to the bottom? That's
don't go
crazy.
messing with the GOAT now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people is like, don't do LeBron like that. He gave us too many good years.
Because like you going out there, you looking for trouble. Why?
Man, you'd be surprised that that's some people. That's just their thing, man.
But you know why? Like you truly know why.
For attention.
Nah, like LeBron said, I ain't like the king ain't got time to talk to peasants or listen to peasants.
I mean, the point was made there. I don't see why he attended and paid all that money. I could have used that money. I can't wait to have money like that to blow.
But when they made them jokes talking about that Savannah was like, why you ain't say nothing to Kevin? It was like they said LeBron would be like, he was there. They said, yeah, you was looking straight at him. He said, I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at the scoreboard.
LeBron said, I don't have time, Savannah. I don't have time. I have bills to pay. I don't have time for this. The man is at his job. He's not going to waste his time on doing nothing like that. I wouldn't. He's too much of an image. Like, LeBron is just way too up there to... Well, like I said, I'm really even surprised by the Stephen A thing. Like, I didn't have any idea that
you ain't know that.
I didn't know they actually was face to face. I heard like he got on him about saying something about Bronny, but I didn't know they actually had a confrontation. I had no idea.
All right, like in that situation, is it like you gonna step up for your child?
Do you think because I mean your wife and your child probably do fall in, I'm pretty sure it all falls under the same category, but could he have been going a little too hard on Bronny while LeBron couldn't sit back and let it happen anymore? Like, had he been continuously... I know Kevin had that one incident where he's getting interviewed and he said something like that, but could Stephen A. have been continuously doing it, like poking and picking and picking on him?
I don't think so. I think what it is who Stephen A. is.
How big he is.
Yeah, so like he could say one thing and it could
everyone runs with it.
It could affect how people look at Bronny. Just by him saying that one thing.
Then he's so young. It's like, you know, he's still growing. Like he's still...
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like when you talk about somebody like what's my man that played for the Wizards that they gave hell for years? Kwame Brown.
Right.
That man was young too, and they did not care.
They didn't, and you seen those years ago when they tried to do that to him, and he clapped back, and boy, he took the internet by storm.
Yeah, shot the hell out of everybody.
Yes, he probably was like, and he probably felt the same way. Like I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not, I'm just doing my own thing. So why is my name in your mouth? Like it just make people. I guess people just, to me, it seems like, okay, Kevin said that about Savannah, or whatever. She's probably. LeBron probably like, well, we don't really care too much about what he got going on, but when it comes to those kids, that's a whole other story.
So if Kevin Gates would have said something about Bronny, you think it would have
he probably would have stepped over there. I don't know, because like you said, like his child is like, to be honest, Savannah's good. Savannah's probably not worried about nothing nobody's saying. She has her husband. She's happy. Her kids are doing great. She's a great mom. But then you have a child that's not a child, but he's a young man trying to still develop and get his skill up in the league and to be.
Let's not forget, like he had a heart attack.
And then people don't think about that. Like he's here and he's okay, and thank God he's healthy. You got to quit judging people and just like think about that. What if you went through something like that and no one had any type of sympathy or any type of concern about what you came from to be where you are? If your daddy helped or not, he's still here with him. So it's probably like, man, lay off my kid. Like, so like when it comes to those kids, it's probably like a whole nother level. Like I said, he had to have been poking at Bronny for a minute for LeBron to have been like, because I know LeBron don't really pay attention to anything. So that's how I know that they had to have bothered him pretty bad to confront him about that.
And then he probably seen Stephen A. Smith workout video. And he probably like,
yeah, he actually reposted that. I said, I never seen him troll someone before. I was like, he's really mad at that man. Like he's really, because I don't see him get riled or get upset about it. If he does, I haven't seen it online.
In that video,
Don't do Stephen A. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I told you that 3-letter word.
What?
Stephen A. looked a little off.
We all can't be boxers, Larry. We all can't be Mike. So we'll look off too. We up there trying
Like
to do a little skill in front of the camera and show off a little bit.
Like he looked extra stiff.
Because if you're not an actual fighter, you're gonna look funny probably. Shoot, I probably look horrible. I'm not a fighter, so I can't say how my punches would look.
I don't know.
You couldn't pay me to record that. That's just too. It just reveals too much about you. It does. If your combos ain't looking good, it's gonna reveal a lot.
His looked horrible.
They
But,
did. I'm definitely gonna get off here when we get off and watch me a couple of videos, and you've got me ready to laugh for Stephen A.
No, but speaking of Stephen A, we can segue into Shannon Sharp again. All right,
Part 2.
Part 2.
What's going on with Shay Shay?
Did you see where Shannon Sharp was talking to Ocho Cinco, and they was talking about him getting drafted? He said only 2 teams called him. So Ocho Cinco said, "What 2 teams, Shannon? Or what 2 teams, Unc?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Ocho, it was shut the fuck up." You ain't see that?
No.
They said Shannon is.
He's
crashing out.
Hold up. Was he talking to Ocho?
Nah. They said he was talking. At first, they said he was talking to house guest.
Oh wow.
But coming to find out, they saying that he was talking to he was at a hotel and he was talking to the neighbors in the next room or whatever.
Why you just didn't ignore that? Why did you? Please don't do that. So that was caught online.
Oh, definitely.
Oh God.
That's what they said. They said Shannon's crashing out in front of our eyes.
I told you last week, Shannon's got to get off the internet. He must. There's no if he's blurting stuff out like that and just out of nowhere, he got to get off. He's got to.
Well, I talked about on the Tish Larry podcast about taking applications. The way things going, shit, I might be able to get Shannon on.
The money hasn't gotten to that point yet, but one day he might be a special guest. Let's let him get some things out the way first before you have him on. Let him get some stuff straight first.
He keep on going like he going here. We'll have a seat for him.
Yeah, definitely will. That's crazy.
Shut the fuck up. He done lost.
You scaring me. Like, what is going on? Yeah, I'm gonna pray for Shannon. What is happening?
Man, I don't know.
He need help. Yeah, we gonna leave Shannon alone. I think everyone leave Shannon alone. Let things settle down just a little bit. I guess they say he didn't leave him alone when stuff was going on, so they're not gonna leave him alone.
And they bringing up a lot of clips where he was just going in on people with no remorse. I
told you, man. I'm telling you, you have to watch how you speak about people because you just don't know if the table's going to ever turn. Like, you really got to be careful. I'm telling you, have to be careful. That being mean, judgmental, thinking like it'll never be you. Oh, don't count yourself out now.
This is true.
Like it could possibly be. That's why I say always. Like I try to carry myself in a light of being kind and doing good to others and treating people treating people like you want to be treated. And like I said, I know that talking and speaking negatively, it's gonna always bring in the crowds. It's gonna always bring in people wanting to hear what you have to say. But see, I just don't always think that's the route you have to take.
A lot of people don't go by the whole treat me or I treat you how I want to be treated. Right. A lot of people don't go by that. A lot of people feel like, okay, I'm going to treat you this certain way, but you better treat me this way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like...
That's odd. That's very odd.
But, people got their own outlooks as far as levels. They think they're on a whole different level.
Right.
So I could treat you any kind of way
That's
I
what I
want
said.
to.
Like they say, if you treat the what do they say, the janitor the same way you would treat the CEO. Like you don't switch up because of who a person is. Like that's okay.
Nah, I'm about to hit the Shannon again.
See, you know what? This would be cut short real quick. I'm not putting up with this shit. Don't do it to me.
Not to you.
Oh.
I'm talking about like the CEO come down talk to the janitor. Shut the fuck up.
I'm reporting his ass. You know what? The hell? Somebody get reported. Because what are you doing? Like, you don't talk to people like that. Now, whatever Shannon had going on, you better be off his meds or something. I don't know. Like, what? Because that's crazy. He just burned stuff out like that. Like, he couldn't even control it.
Man. And then he tried to go right back to the conversation like nothing happened.
How everybody was looking.
Like, Ocho Cinco tried to go along with it. Like, yeah, what you were saying? Like,
don't think about Chad. He's trying to keep it going. Like, yeah. I guess he said, I know when they got off that camera, he probably said, what's going on with you? Bro? He probably nervous as I don't know what right now. I know Cameron in somewhere laughing, boy. I hate that for Ocho.
I feel bad for Ocho.
Because he just went through that little spat. I remember seeing with was a Cameron saying, I know he didn't pick that now. Now that you think about it.
Like, you got to take it back farther than that. Like,
so many opportunities that he had.
Ocho can't pick the right spots. He was on the
wasn't
thing
he
Brandon
almost about to
them.
be on the pivot, or he never got like a
no he was on there with Brandon and them
before they left
before they left to go.
Yeah,
so he was that
like a special guest or something.
Nah, he was a part of it.
Okay.
And I think the Shannon Sharp thing is what happened because he had a baby, so he would start missing a lot of episodes or whatever. But I think he was working on the Shannon Sharp thing then.
Okay.
And so then he pop up on the Shannon Sharp thing. They doing Nightcap and all of that. Now this then reared his head.
What this letting me know? Chad might need to try his own thing. Do it by himself. See how it is.
True.
Like if you can't get a spot, you definitely have the popularity. You could do your own thing.
Man, I know he thought it was a safe bet with.
But you know what? He wasn't wrong because it was gaining popularity or already was popular. He wasn't wrong for feeling he was in a good spot. Like I said, you just don't know what other things people got going on that could interfere in which business y'all are doing. Like that's the only thing about partnerships. Like if someone is not on the straight and narrow and then something comes out or they have something bad said about them, it trickle down to everyone. Seem like. But Chad, he'll, like I say, stick with them if you feel it's worth sticking to. And if not, you have the platform now. You still have the people that'll probably watch your show. If you chose to do your own, they'll probably come over to your thing.
This is true.
So I hope he doesn't feel like he's stuck. Like, shoot, do what you got to do. Start your own and get you a guest and you become the main person.
I kind of agree with you as far as Shannon needs to stay offline. At least give himself a little time or whatever.
He does, because I know he's stressed. I know he's stressed. And that's got to be so embarrassing. Like, every little thing that you do is now, like, they're checking to see any mistake you made. Like, they ready to post it. Like, I know that's got to be so embarrassing.
But, got a question for you. And it kind of is something that was talked about on the Tish Larry podcast, but I get a chance to ask you. Okay, a child is getting attacked by a dog. You run over and you get the dog off of the child.
Say I'm running over.
Huh?
Depends on how this dog look, but I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't matter how he look. You get the dog off of the child.
Yeah.
Now the dog is on you.
Because you know that's what's coming next. You know it.
The parents of the child is focused on the child's injuries.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bitten up, scared. So they're wanting to leave and take the child to the hospital.
And you're still being attacked by this. What sense that make?
What
y'all telling me? Okay, the kid's already hurt, but you telling me you're gonna just leave me out there by myself too to get hurt just as bad as the kid got hurt? That's what you're gonna do?
So
That's crazy.
What do you think should happen?
I would hope. I'm sorry. The kid's already hurt. Come help me get this dog and get him under control.
Same thing I said. Same thing I said.
Or one person leave and someone else help if it's two of y'all. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Don't leave me. Like, you can go
I would hope that no one with common sense would think more of y'all fighting the dog off instead of just one person would help. Like, I know we're sad that the child got hurt, but why would you leave someone that helped y'all? Help each other and get this dog get this dog under control.
And I told you, I could just see the car pulling off. Driving away.
Even the image of that is hurting my heart. Like, that's crazy. You could end up dead because you was trying to help somebody else. Who does that? Or at least take your car and try to hit the dog. Do something.
Exactly.
Like, let me get it loose a little bit and then you run them off.
You go from hero to zero real quick.
The thought of that is so horrible. Like, I could not imagine trying to help someone. I told you, no good deed goes
man, that's why all that hero stuff people be talking about.
Like, it's okay if you're gonna come out unscathed from it, but if you're gonna be hurt in the process as well, sometimes you just gotta stand back and call 911.
Like, if I helped you,
yes,
don't leave me.
Please don't leave him. Don't leave him.
Like, that makes no sense. Don't
leave
me.
It does it, honestly. Like, everyone needs to sit together, especially when it comes down to a vicious animal. Gotta help each other out. We got to.
Crazy.
That was so funny though.
But that was real.
The way you were screaming, "Don't leave me," was just so heartbreaking. I'm like, I hope they won't.
Then John was talking about, I just rather for them to take care of the child. The child's hurt already.
That's all I'm saying. Like, hey, if you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna leave, let me try to get in the car too.
Yeah, take both of us to the hospital.
Yes, we need to try to kick the dog off. Like I said, do something to try to distract them something, and we all go to the hospital together. But since the kid is already hurt, you're gonna get hurt as well, and both of y'all are lost, you and the child. No.
Hear about me on the news.
We ain't gonna talk about that. You gonna make it out. You gonna make it out, honey. You gonna make it out. That's funny, but yeah, I definitely would not want somebody to leave me in, and I'm also being attacked, and this vicious animal is just, like I said, like me and the child just gotta ride together. I don't leave me out in the cold like that. No, that's only rights, because I already did my part. Like, it would be wrong if you just leave a person that actually helped stranded like that.
I was going about my day, and I decided to
help someone in
help
need.
Somebody else.
Keep telling you, no good deed goes unpunished. That line will always stick to me. I'm just like, why does that just hurt my heart to hear that line? But it seems that way. It seems that way.
But you got anything else for me?
I think that's it for me for this week, sir. That's all I had for you.
Well, yeah, Tish, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up then.
Well, you know what, Mr. Larry? It's been a phenomenal night once again. The laughs, the love, the drinks.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Have made a big difference. And once again, this is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. We thank you all for subscribing. Those new subscribers that came in, please like and comment. We appreciate everything that you all are doing on the page, and keep sharing it. And again, we'll see you all next week. This is Small Talks.
If they can do it, you know damn well you could do it.
Oh, he definitely had to cut me off to say that. Definitely. But thank you all again for tuning in. This is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. Y'all be safe. Have a blessed week.
Peace.